damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Used to just standing around.
Oh, yo, Kevin.
These are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale.
Hold on a sec.
Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted. You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you like the
Yo,
smash,
Kevin.
I'll be sure to give you a
How's
copy
it
of the
going?
recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own peanut
Oh, by the
butter
way, I
in no
noticed
time.
something.
Yay!
I'll tell you in private.
Hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too. Oh,
What? Can you hear me?
guess it
Hello?
happens from time to time. So,
Oh, it's raining here. That's
don't
why.
you think that Paimon knocks
Sorry
them
for
over
the
all
noise.
the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. No,
You
you
farming
don't have any idea about
farming
Master.
books?
Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but sometime I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and elusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Masters the really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset though. I kept scolding Paimon the entire way here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon thinks he's yelling.
What? Hello? Sorry, I haven't.
Going to die? You probably started to get under his skin. Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Damn, Paimon's getting angry all of a sudden. Yeah, I'll touch you, Paimon. What are you gonna do about it?
No, I just... I didn't mean that. Colin, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville.
Gandhara
Master
Village.
and the others should be back by now, too.
Master and the others should be back now too.
Huh? What was up with Kali just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Time to go.
Trouble. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kali by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Wait until 8 the following day.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kali, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kali?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. The sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kali?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Follow the wind.
let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about
Tanari
Kale
sounds
is
like
not because
Patrick.
of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this Doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can
Hey,
still
Cherry.
feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Welcome to the stream.
I
How are you
had
doing
no
today?
idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring
Thanks,
you
man.
yesterday.
Appreciate it.
She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
Damn, Coley has an
She
illness.
doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well,
Yeah,
said.
she's got a like
I hope you'll get a chance
very,
to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
very bad disease. Coley.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain.
I like the character Tainari. I wish I could get it, but I don't have pre-watchers. I'm saving up for Kusanali.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to a breakdown this time. As long as she is
No, you're
taking
at
her
over
medicine and
almost
plenty
like
of
over
rest,
12k.
she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here
Yeah,
in Dendark.
Archon, Dendro
She
Archon.
was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw
Yeah,
us.
same here. I'm
I
saving
could
up
see
for
that
her.
she was serious about learning.
She's kind
So
of
I
like
felt
Klee,
compelled to
like
ask
she's
her to
short.
join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you
By
about
the way, how are
Kale's
you doing
past,
today,
I think I'll head
Shay?
into the rainforest to
Thanks
find
for
some
coming to the
ingredients
stream.
needed for her
Appreciate it.
medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous
The rainforest
place,
is a dangerous
especially for someone
place.
who's still recovering like the
We're
traveler.
still recovering like
You must
traveler.
follow
Okay.
closely and listen to every instruction.
No problem.
Oh, by the way, you know the
Let's
3.1
go.
update will get
We'll be
the
looking for a
desert
plant
map.
known as lunar lotus.
I
It's
think
often used to
September
help those
16,
afflicted with Elazar recover
16
their
September
energy.
is like live stream for 3.1. So we'll get free codes.
Where exactly
300
Lunar
free
lotus
gems.
can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name. There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount. Time to go.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are of excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like the forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared.
What's your
just a week
statue
ago.
level? Is it still 2 or?
Can you tell me the exact location?
Dude, nice.
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley.
There's like total of
It's clear,
110.
swamp blocks nearly the entire narrow
110
part of the valley. So
at
we
the moment.
decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get it clear enough for you to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with
Did you
many
notice
things in
Tanari
this
has like cat ears?
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest.
That's pretty cool.
It's called the withering.
Tainari also going to standard banner, by the way.
Areas not only cause nearby
She will be with
vegetation to
Diluc,
wither,
Chi-Chi,
but it's also
Jean,
lethal to
Kaching,
wildlife
and Mona.
even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should
Next
think twice before
update.
approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right.
Tainari will
I
move to
wasn't
standard
kidding when I
banner.
said the
She will
rainforest is
stay
a
there with
dangerous
Diluc,
place.
Chi-Chi,
As
Mona,
Amir said,
Kaching, and
only someone with a vision,
Jean.
that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive
That's why I'm
effects,
saving
for
up my
example.
Equinded Fate
That's right.
to get
If any
Tainari
of the forest rangers without a
on
vision
standard
come
banner.
across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone.
They
and
did
find
the
it
same
a
with
deal.
Mondstadt. Like when Mondstadt came in with Diluc, they moved Diluc to standard banner.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped
I want to
others
get
deal with
Mona
similar
because I don't have a
situations
5-star Hydro character.
Wait, you've met other forest
Yeah, I
rangers
know.
before? I was
Mona
planning
is
to properly
pretty
show you
sick,
both how
man.
to identify the withering before you left Gandharville.
I think she was
Anyway,
on
since
Golden
you
Apple
two are
Time.
experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure you'll both be able to help.
I hate Chi-Chi. Because of Chi-Chi, I lost to Ayaka.
Time to go.
Oh, you wanted Klee.
before. It's still kind of...
All right, traveler. We're about to enter the Withering Zone.
Have you
Since
finished all the
already have
ARCHON
experience
quests?
dealing with these things,
It's
you
pretty
should
long,
already
by
know
the
what
way.
to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If
Oh,
at any
nice.
point it becomes too much,
I want to
turn
finish the
outside
ARCHON
zone
quest
and
because
take a
I want to
breather.
access the Sakura
It
tree.
could become a matter of life and death.
The tree where I can
Ready?
upgrade my
Let's go.
stuff. I need to upgrade it, like, so I can get some good rewards.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining
Help
the Withering
Tainari
Zone.
clear the Withering Zone. Alright, that's easy. Oh, by the way, I built Fischl. I gotta tell you, man, Fischl is insane. She's god. She should be a 5-star, not 4-star. But she's really good. Fischl, for me, Fischl is a 5-star. I don't consider her 4-star. She's amazing.
By royal decree, I summon thee.
I'm gonna crown her soon.
No rest for the wicked.
Boring.
But I think they should give Traveler a skin. Like they did with Fischl. That would be good. Cool.
I summon thee.
Collect Dendro, the attack. Okay, that's easy.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Now, destroy the tumors of the Withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Oh, we should talk in private then.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already, and most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering zones have started to...
I can't say here.
I'm still not sure of the exact reason.
You'll know.
None that we know of.
I'll tell you in
The
private.
Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul as a tree located deep beneath the surface? Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
Yeah, There's something I need to talk to you, like, really important.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul,
I mean, you
allowing
already
it to
know what
collect
it is, so I
knowledge
don't
and
have
wisdom
to
from
say about it.
ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the
Oh,
god
by
of
the
wisdom
way, did you finish
because
the
her
Archon
consciousness
quest?
is directly connected to it. It is also said that the
Uh,
Dendro Archon's power is a
from
manifestation
Sumeru?
of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its
The
emergence is
one that I'm
related
doing?
to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My
The one with
ancestors learned
Chinari?
of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
What is it? Who's leaving? Oh, loser.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
A patient. What's that? Is he pet? Chinari's pet?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you?
Oh, it's a
She's the
messenger.
scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh,
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, It was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the
Go and
cave.
rescue
Let's
Hypatia.
go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay, so this is a part of the quest. I knew it. That's why I couldn't access it earlier.
Hello?
Knew it.
Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was that sound? That must be Hypatia. It's Hypatia. Is she okay? Oh, that's a... What the hell is that?
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright? There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Proceed onward and go through the tree hollow. Alright.
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. I summon thee!
This is order.
bouncy bash mushroom in the wind. You will sometimes find bouncy mushroom. Oh, I know that. What the hell? Investigate the quiet room. No,
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
quaint room. Where's that? Looks like I'm teleporting. What the hell? Keep looking for a path to the upper level of Tree Hollow. You will sometimes find trivial rosin and seal paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 million years to unlock the That's the benefit of having tall characters. Alright, I'll go there. Crawl the enemies.
Clouds high. The birds come!
Oz, reveal thyself! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
Useless! Boring! Useless! As one with wind and cloud!
Order guide you. Rise!
By royal decree! This is getting weirder by the minute! Hey! What's the matter? You don't look so good!
Investigate the courtyard for down the corridor. Investigate. Will that be correct? Oh, it was great. And you? Yours? Oh, how's she doing? Yeah, it's so weird. It won't let me interact. Is it a glitch or what? Investigate the courtyard. No, I didn't say blue. Investigate the courtyard. It won't let me interact. Like, I'm investigating. Like, what the hell? Something is weird. I guess. Yeah, I saw. You said Moon 52 something in the group yesterday. You and Lee.
No rest for the wicked.
I think Sumeru is pretty big then. I think it's huge that Mondstadt or Idazu are bigger. In my opinion. It's big. Yeah, Sumeru is huge. I think the map is huge
I
than
created another universe
all
and
the
founded
other
paradise.
regions.
For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
We also need to do Spiral Pierce. We got only 4 stars. Investigate. Let me see, what's this about? No, you're doing that Endro Archon?
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Yeah, me too. I want that because there's like
I created another
tons of
universe
rewards.
and founded
like
paradise.
the
For
tree
I,
is like level
Fischl,
50.
am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
3 is level 50 like from Inazuma. So you'll have to do like you have to unlock all the chests from all over Sumeru and then you can upgrade fully, max it out your tree. Ah, okay, so that's the thing.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
I see what it is. Yeah, but there isn't. It's just a freaking statue. That's why I don't like exploring Liyue and Mondstadt. But I did explore, but I like Inazuma better. Because Inazuma and I think Dragon Spine has a tree, if I'm not wrong. Dragon Spine has a tree. But it's only level 12. Inazuma level 50 and Sumeru is also level 50. Obvious Pearl. Hey, Patu. We got Patu over.
Like we meet again.
Freaking Patu.
What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting.
No, I didn't get it.
You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Oh, official outfit. Oh yeah, I got official outfit.
Bow before the abyss.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Oh shit.
Disappear.
Yeah, that's why I killed her. That's why I built official. Just because of our outfit.
Useless.
That hurts! Wind Strider.
Plus it was free too. Not like Diluc. Diluc was like... Yeah, Diluc was fucking $20 outfit. Nah, I'm not paying for that. I'm gonna save up from Walking Moon.
Oz, reveal
Like
thyself.
the 300 Walking Moon you get, I'll save up. I'll save up from Genesis Crystal, like, from the Walking Moon you get 300 Genesis Crystals.
Clouds high. The birds call.
By royal decree. I
Freaking
stand
abuse.
subordination.
This
Dost thou
guy,
wish to witness
motherfucker.
my... Huh? Why can't we beat
Where
this
did
guy?
he come from?
Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler. Though
You
you may
managed
have
to...
managed to avert countless
I think we'll
crises
eventually
before,
fight
your good fortune
the
was
what's it
bound
called,
to
the
end sooner or later.
freaking
It's
Patu.
time you realize how weak
The group,
and
the
powerless
bad
you
guys.
really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete... His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing. Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you... Oh,
No, yeah.
guess that makes sense.
At
He
first,
does look kind of
yeah, I
rough at the
couldn't beat
moment.
him. I mean, I
Anyways, we
almost
can
killed him,
talk
but
about
he
this later.
disappeared.
We better make... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
To appreciate and find more everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the ARCHON. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're out, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll...
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Make some food by the fireside.
Let's finish this.
In the name of the
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload. Hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist ARCHON at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry sky, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, Those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw with...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have... If you two are ever... There's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharva.
Hey zombie, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand
How's
that you're
it
a
going,
forest
zombie?
watcher and that it's
Hope
your
you're doing
duty
well.
to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Academia. Okay.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Actually, I just woke up, but yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for
Well, it
asking me.
turns out that your refusal letter
Oh,
had
good
some
morning, by the way.
implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to
Academia
Sumeru
wanted
City
me to go to
assist them with the
Sumeru
project.
City.
But I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and
Oh,
ask
it's
her
time
for
to meet
advice.
Kusanali. Let's go.
Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice
Nope,
for you
I
here.
have not. I'm really excited.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal.
Kasha
It's a tool
Terminal.
produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very
Rukkhadevata.
item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise. So I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right!
Let's go to Sumeru
Kanai,
City.
we have something important to say to Kale before...
Yes, she's doing much better. After she knew you two would be leaving soon.
Thanks, Tainari. Alright, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Alright, I'm done with the quest. Let me learn the new recipe. He was there we go. Go to Sumeru City. Let's go to Sumeru City.
Sumeru City!
We finally made it.
We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
It's my
that's
first
right.
time.
But
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all...
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May
Thanks
the
for the
wisdom
welcome,
of the
bodyguards.
Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Surasthana. Seems pretty similar to what Kale was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon. Huh. Uh-oh. He's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address... Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's out. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best...
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems
Yep,
even
I got
Tainari
questions for
acknowledges
you.
my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Yep, Dendro Archon.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha...
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect expect her to be such a mysterious figure?
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about... Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, so what do we do now? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Hello, Traveler in Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Yep, Sumeru's Archon.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
On, reveal thyself!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asphalt. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugardevada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After he...
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the god of wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright. Well, thanks for the info, Osmo.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
To leaving the city of Sumeru.
Seems Osmond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind.
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck? It looks like they're searching for someone. This...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple...
did she have bandages wrapped around her wrist?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's... There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move out.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Dia.
My lady, who are these two? They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time, and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like
What?
Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you.
That's funny.
Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt you. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents, and they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality.
Huge.
And every
Welcome
time I
to
bring
stream,
this up,
buddy.
they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living... Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me.
Welcome to the
There's
stream.
someone else in this world I'm
How
also
are you doing today,
grateful
buddy?
to, because she saved me. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
सब अच्छा है, सब all अच्छा है. आप कैसे
My
हो?
lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payments. Such
बस
an offensive
फटी
way.
पड़ी है. क्या पुल
Don't worry
करो
about it,
समझ
my
नहीं
lady.
आ रहा.
I did say that I
Oh,
like Mora.
आप क्या Tainari को pull
Besides,
करोगे?
that's our
Tainari?
next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused
Yeah, I'm not
such
pulling,
a ruckus that
I'm not
every
pulling
single
any
bodyguard at the
characters.
estate was deployed.
Sure, just
It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
I'll wait for
Since this definitely won't be your
I'll
last
wait for
escapade, here's a
Kusanali.
note. You should at least
Kusanali
make
के
it
लिए
look
wait
like your
करूँगा.
name and things are still in
तभी
order
pull
when you
करूँगा.
leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say
I can wait, man. I
half of
can
what your
wait.
father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Hell no.
Deal.
How much Primogems you have, Shivojit? I have 2.4. Review कर दोगे क्या?
I just feel a little tired.
Full करूँ थोड़ी.
My lady, stop trying to look
Save
tough.
up करो, save
We're
up.
already at a tavern, so let's rest up and grab
Full
some
अभी
grub.
मत करो, save up करो.
I'm sorry for worrying you too.
Tainari standard banner में जाएगी तो उसको pull मत करो आप. 500 Primos. आपका बहुत कम Primos है. आप Primos save करो, Primos. You should save up for Kusanali. Shivojit. Save up for Kusanali. The Dendro Archon.
Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
You get used to it.
Yeah. ID 18627. Oh, alright.
This little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get the service.
Thank you, sir. There's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really want to save as much as I can.
Damn, it's raining here.
Please bring these to the best food. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? I've been kind of wanting to try something fancy.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look.
I'll be giving a Welking Moon. I'll be doing a giveaway for Welking Moon, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. Man, I can barely hear anything. It's so fucking raining.
Well, remember when you asked me if
Nah.
I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon?
It's, I mean, it's probably waste of money spending on Genshin.
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside.
I only got Battle Pass.
My parents did their
Yeah,
best to
I'm
find treatments for me. But even
I'm
then,
free to
Natasha
play.
didn't have
Yeah, I'm free to play.
my younger self
I'm free to play. Shivojit. Free to play हूँ मैं. मेरा दो account है. I have two accounts. One is this one, and I have one on PC.
I woke up alone in my room. At that moment, an
One is
ethereal
free to play,
voice
and one is pay. I buy stuff. I have two accounts. Shivojit. I'm thinking to create another one.
How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually... Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? What? Really? I can't go anywhere or do anything, huh? Then... oh. Then...
After that, the voice said, okay. Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the once I finally made it through that, but I know that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about it. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance.
What's the Sub-Zero?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Oh, by the way, आपके पास कितना 5-star characters है Shivojit?
It's actually an old holiday. I heard everyone was overjoyed, but because of the academianism,
If
the
you're still there.
academia actively participates in maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukadabal.
I have 9 5-star characters. I only have one 5-star weapon. Though I'm thinking to देख लो समझ जाओगे. अच्छा देख लूँगा. ठीक है ठीक. आपका आईडी मैं देख लूँगा Shivojit.
My lady, does this friend?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous.
Yes. Initial. I've agreed with Nilu to.
I'm actually thinking to save up for 5-star weapons.
Sure.
So sick of getting characters.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift.
Yeah, I
If
think
let
I'm
you
gonna do
walk,
the
then
same.
of course.
Same for Kusanali, and then I'm
Thrilled
like
to hear
stop
there are
getting
more people
characters.
interested in...
भाई ये आर्कन को इतना बहुत लंबा है मतलब the Archon quest is so long. It's very frustrating. I just got fined from standard banner. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations, Mubarak. Someone in my viewer got a Skyward Spine from standard banner. The 5-star Skyward Spine, the energy recharge. It's on standard banner. Skyward Spine. I didn't think. Ah, देख लूँगा. I didn't देख लूँगा.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Dunyarzad. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a 5-star one.
But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that.
Milo.
But everything worked
Milo.
out. She's on her...
Oh.
Oh, meet the traveler.
So you're followers from another one. That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zeri's festival.
हाँ ये quest complete कर लेना फिर देख लूँगा
Dunyarzad,
idea.
You're very welcome.
Let me finish this crappy ass Archon quest. Hold on. बहुत बड़ा है तो. Let me see your हाँ वो बहुत लंबा Archon quest है. It's pretty long Archon quest. Enter UID 8627. Alright, let's check your art. Yomiya है, Diluc, Kaya, Janet, Hazel, Shangling, Tushel, Yunjin. Nice. Two Wonders Troop to Shivanawa. That's pretty good. बहुत अच्छा build है भाई आपका. Very good build. Crit damage 40, 149, 1-2 ratio. Pretty good. I like it. The Hamayumi. Nice. HP. Wow. Look at the substats. Nice. Attack. Wow. That's a pretty good set. Very good sand piece. बहुत अच्छा sand piece है. Hopeful Heart. Crit rate. Okay. That's pretty decent. At least you got crit rate. Nice. My ID 7356. Alright, let's check Kevin Daddy's ID. 73564. What? UID does not exist? 735600494. Oh, I think because of you are in European server. That's kind of stupid. I think Genshin needs to change that.
Wow!
I always wanted Yomiya, by the way.
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it
That's
to the
weird. I
academia
can't check
many
your
times,
UI.
but they never sent
Maybe
anyone to
because
do
we are not
it.
in the same server.
We didn't want anything bad happening,
That's kind of
so
stupid.
we were
I think
going to
Genshin needs
cancel
to
all the
change that.
stage performances.
Like, that's so stupid.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on
Yeah.
performers like us.
I wanted to
I
see
probably think it would be best if the theater closed down
Traveler.
completely.
Crown Traveler.
We can't let that
Well,
happen
I
yet.
can't see it.
Not
Fucking
only would everyone involved
server
in the
issue.
theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree. And we also gave the stage a much-needed mate. The stage is going to be
By the way,
even
do you have
prettier when
anyone
it's
to play
festival
with,
time.
like,
I
from your,
can't wait for you to see it.
like,
And I
from
can't wait to
Europe?
see you on the
Like
stage.
Genshin?
You've been practicing so long.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
I know
the
there's
most
a lot of
important
people plays
performance at the
Genshin.
Sub-Zeros
I
festival.
mean, if you look,
Have you
if
told him
find,
the
you
origin
can
of this
find people.
holiday?
There
I only
must be
told them
someone.
about the Greater Lord.
Okay. Then I'll tell you too about how, according to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the goddess of flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater
So
Lord.
we're gonna get Nilo?
A long,
I think
long
Nilo?
time ago.
Yeah, I think next
On
up.
one of Greater Lord
Hydro, she's
Bukadevata's
Hydro.
birth, some of the gods got drunk.
I'm not interested
One
in
started
that,
playing
by the way.
music, and the Greater Lord, as she danced upon the grass, how
We
those
can- I just
brilliant
want,
purple flowers
Archon
became
Guard,
her
Finale.
dazzling.
That's
Huh?
it.
Really? Oh, you probably mean because although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is a though we're just tiny people.
Nilu, you of all people will die.
I bet Moon
They
will try to
symbolize
get
the
all the
goddess of
characters.
flowers, after all.
He wants everything.
It's
and
just a
and
shame
yet
that
he
all of the
doesn't have
real
any primo.
Padisarahs went extinct after her
He
death.
can't save up.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The
With Moon.
Greater
Like, he
Lord
can't
brought forth
resist.
Padisarahs in
The moment
memory
he
of
gets
the
like
goddess
2k,
of
he
flowers.
spends it.
Thinking about the
2K
goddess of
primo.
flowers dance me.
Jesus.
If my stage were anything like that. Uh,
Yeah, you
So,
don't get anything.
Traveler in
It's just
Paimon?
one pool or
What do
two
you
pools.
think?
I think it's
Interested
only
in the
one pool with
Sub-Zeros
2k.
festival?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity.
Though he brags about
That's
it
a great idea!
with the characters here. But
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler in Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar.
In that case, we'll take...
you know what? I will take a break for fucking Sumeru Archon. It's so fucking frustrating. I will do some spiral this. Getting tired of this shit. Yeah, Nilo. Yeah, I know. I just want Kusanali. That's it. Kusanali and probably. There's a lot of characters that I don't like the fuck. Who's that? That I can't remember that. But yeah, like Kusanali and I'll hate them. I think probably interesting characters. Kinari, I like Kinari too. Probably those two characters. Three characters I like. So I got 4 stars in Spiral Abuse. Okay. Floor 9. Floor Blessing of the Abyss Moon. Okay. 13 day. Alright. Spiral Abuse resets every 13 day. 3 star, 3 star, 3 star, 3, 3, 9, 12 stars. 3, 3, 3. Okay. September 1. Let's go with Shao, Zhongli, Officials, Bennett. Done with Jean. I need to hear that. Jean. I'll go with. I also need to build Jean too. I think she's like halfway there. But anyways, Ganyu, Kaguya, Diluc, where's Diluc? No, yes, Diluc and Pincho. Bennett, I need Bennett. Sure, alright. Character crit rate damage, character less, one character HP is less than 50 attack, 50%. I think this one.
I will have order.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Wind, hear me! Evil conquering! Worthless! Foreign! Worthless!
By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked.
They added Sumeru enemies in Abyss.
No rest for the wicked.
Abyss.
I summon Wings of Darkness! Come, sever night from insubordination!
Jesus.
Go as one!
Chill.
Barbados, guide us.
This is order. Solidify.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest for... Rise!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! I summon thee!
Useless!
Alright. Part 1 is done, part 2.
Following orders.
New punch!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Adventure time!
Burn out!
For Rex Lapis! Access
Oh,
denied!
Rex Lapis.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, I missed it.
No touching!
Where do you think you're...
We're way behind.
Why are they so far away? What the fuck? What a stupid enemy, man.
Wind strike!
Why are you so far away from me? Stupid god. Motherfucker.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Ready to apply!
Dumbass.
Retribution!
Man, this enemy is so fucking annoying.
Next on the
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Come on, Bennett. Use your ult.
Blaze over! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
There it is.
Oh no, I'm in fuck.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Wind strike.
I probably have to use Ayaka on in spite of the beard. Start using Ayaka.
Try to keep up.
Everybody stand back! No touching!
Yeah, spite of the beard. Yeah, I'm running out of time. They made it a little tricky in spite of the beard. The enemies are spawning far away from me.
Wind
Like,
strike.
you gotta kill them fast.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Probably have to go with Ayaka. Gani is not the like best. I mean, she's best unless if you're good at aiming.
Access denied.
Time for retribution!
Born of ice and frost.
Wind strike. Time to go.
I'm going in!
Okay, this chamber is complete. Entering floor 9, chamber 2. All character elements, character healing phase increased by 20%. Energy recharge.
Order guide you.
15k brass.
Quake!
15k brass. My Zhongli HP build is Jesus. This is bad. I need to do like 80k damage with Zhongli.
Disappear!
I'm gonna crown it.
Worthless! Worthless!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Most of people like use Flea. Final builds like she's like the badass. She's like that bottom free, but
I will have order.
there's always next time.
Gather.
I think next year I'm probably get Flea and Kusanali. I mean, if she comes Kusanali this year, then great. But I'm probably gonna save up from now on. What? And what about you, Kevin? Like, are you gonna go with Flea next year or? Yeah, same.
Wind, hear me.
Plus, I'm farming her artifacts, Crimson Witch flower. Oh, you got a weapon? That's nice.
This is order.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for
Useless. Disappear.
Disappear.
Here. Worthless.
Now is carrying my team. Fucking insane. So I think I made a great decision getting Shao. It was Gale who told me to get it. He insisted me to get Shao. That's why I got it. Shao and Sino is they are basically the same.
Barbados. Goddess.
Quack.
By royal decree,
Fucking enemy.
I summon thee.
I will have order.
Come on, Zolly. Show me what you're capable of.
as you wish, main Fräulein.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless.
Why you're far away, dumbass? Whoa, crew. I gotta see Moon's spider
rest
bit.
for the
I wanna
wicked.
see where he is right now. I wanna see the way he brags about it. I wanna see. I'm gonna troll it.
Order guide you.
Shadow Raven,
He's so busy
let
with
night
Patrick
fall.
that he's not even playing Genshin.
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee.
No rest for the
No
wicked.
wonder he likes Patrick so much. I mean, did you notice how happy he was when he was playing with Patrick? I've never seen him happy while he played with us.
Wind and cloud.
Burn!
Bird! Come on, Dylan. You're not yet ready.
Born of ice and frost.
I still need to get perfect stuff for Dylan.
For Rex Lapis.
Off we go.
No, we are far away. Jesus Christ. The witch.
Wind strike.
Oh, here comes the favorite enemy. Thanks for the
Retribution! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Let's light it up.
Born of ice and frost.
Everybody stand back. Don't worry, I got.
Verdict is... Wind Strider.
This is just my...
The birds call.
Alright, last one left. Come here, please.
Wind Strider.
All hail.
Burn!
Alright, I gotta work on D-Look. I gotta work on I need a good substats for me. I still haven't got the good substats. One character HP is greater than 50% defense plus 40%. Instantly restore 25%. I'm gonna go with that. By the way, I'm gonna build start building on Dendro.
I swear by my sword.
Traveler, Kevin. I saw people are using her on Spiral Abyss.
Disappear.
They think this is good. Okay, she's doing 10k damage, 10k, 13k damage. I've seen people do that in Spiral Abyss.
Oz, reveal
Traveler?
thyself. I think
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee.
With you doing a 30k
No
with
rest for the wicked.
animal?
I summon
Traveler?
thee.
Rise! This is order. Solidify!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, nice.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, the
I
physical attack.
summon thee.
Crumble!
Go as one.
Oh, by the way, if you're planning to get Jean next update, I mean, we'll probably pick up Jean at 3 because of the second anniversary. But yeah, I highly recommend Jean, by the way, because she's a good healer.
Barbados, guide us.
Everyone needs a healer once in a while. Party.
Here. Here. Here.
Though also Barbara is a healer and TP, but I prefer Jean over. Barber over Jesus. I mean, Gino over Jesus. Yeah, I don't use her like that.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
No rest for the wicked.
Order
No
guide
rest for the wicked.
You are not welcome here.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda. Come on, Gani.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, wind strike.
Yeah, I really want Kokomi, but I want Kusanali, so I have to give up on that. Basically, Kokomi is like a healer, if I'm not wrong.
For Rex Lapis.
Damn, this guy.
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Verdict is... Is that all you've got?
Alright, challenge complete. 4-9 is completed. Right, I'm gonna need exit spiral juice. Now let's see how much star I got. I got 11 stars. You gotta be kidding. Alright. I need one more. Come on, give me one more. I need one more to fight. But before I do that, I'm gonna go to the statue and the floor 12 is nightmare, man. Floor 12, Final Base is nightmare. I saw people, I saw some of the stream. Floor 12, no, I'm doing Spiral Abyss. I completed floor 9. Now I'm gonna do floor 10. But I've seen, the floor 12 is a nightmare. Like, the enemies are... No, the Spiral Abyss. Yeah, it's a monster. The must brief.
By royal decree.
Did you get the 600 primo from doing it?
The sun.
I'm also farming books because I need to level up my characters. 100 primos from floor 9, nice. Floor 10. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. From who? You know what? I'm gonna use Ayaka this time. Well, instead of Granny. I'm gonna swap all Ganu's artifacts to Ayaka. I need to level up this. Attack 46. Fire damage bonus. Instead, I'm going to do crit damage, etc. Alright. Alright.
A
176
blade
crit damage
embraces
for
its duty,
Ayaka.
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Okay, crit damage is going to 52, then if he's the Berserker, then I should be 4 please Berserker. Oh, fire damage bonus. 4-piece video share, crit rate 20%. That means I'm gonna do 20, 30, 40, almost 40 crit rate for Alpha and 170. Alright, vampire edition. What's Greek? What Greek? You found it in Sumeru? Nice. Oh, by the way, I'm also thinking to build Kaya. You know, the one from Monster. I'm thinking to build it because, I mean, it's sitting around laying, like, also Rosaria. I'm also thinking to build Rosaria and Toma. I think, yeah, they're pretty good too. Toma, Rosaria, and Hazel, and Kaya. And I think Diona also is a good healer. So, Ayaka, Shao, Zhongli. Zhongli's best buddy Shao. Jean, not hold up, not Jean. Bennett works, Bennett. Ayaka, Zhongli, Official, and Jean. Now we're gonna go with Ayaka, Tomisaro, Ayaka, then Bennett, Kazuha, Diluc, Bennett. Start. Character Elemental, Master 80, Character Defense, Attack 40. I'm gonna go with
This is order.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! I swear by my sword!
Disappear! Here! Foreign! Gather!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Foreign! Useless!
Why you're so far away, motherfucker?
Shadow Raven, let night.
Useless! Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Foreign!
Barbados, guide us.
I will have order! Solidify!
Damn, there's so many enemies over here. Jesus! Come over here, let's fight. Let's fight. You wanna fight? I'll give you one.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Right. Come on, son. Show what you're capable of.
Here!
Worthless!
Here! Worthless!
Hey, why you floating, you bitch?
Quake! This is order!
come down here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Whew. Hectic. Oh, we got a big boy. We got a big guy. Oh my, this is very fun. Come over here. Let me show what I'm capable of. Fucking shark.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
My worst enemy is over there. Take fight. Jesus Christ. The drunk. Drunk bastard. Can't hit a wall.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, can't hit the wall. Man, that's pretty cool. I like sharks. I mean, not the drunk one. No, but I don't like drunk sharks.
Let's light it up!
Verdict is...
Yeah, my apologies! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Kami-sama! Come on!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Adventure time!
Adventure time.
I'm going in!
Burn!
Off we go!
Off we go!
Let's light it up!
Jesus, I can't see shit. Stop moving around, dumbass!
Let's light it up!
Drunk bastard! No wonder, I think Kevin, you're right, they're drunk. That's why they keep moving. My god! Then it is over up. Then it is over up. Well, oh, sorry, my bad, they can't over up.
The birds come!
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Alright, last chamber left for Floaten. Character normal attack charge, attack damage. When character HP is less than 50, attack 60%. This one's good.
That's close enough.
I swear by my sword!
Let me try.
Useless!
Get out of my way!
By royal decree!
I know, right?
I
It's
summon
just
thee!
really boring, man.
No rest
I mean,
for
not
the
boring,
wicked.
but it's getting annoying.
I
Like,
summon thee!
No rest for the wicked.
but it's way too long. It's like that's why I'm like, that's why I'm taking a break and like doing other stuff.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
Why zombie spiller gets in the way, man? Like, come on, Jesus.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Take that.
Before it! Disappear! Here! Here! Here!
Oh, you're talking about spiral abuse?
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I can't do floor 12. Like floor 12 is the worst. I still need to like make my character like make it to level 90. Then I will do floor 12. Floor 12 is like too risky. Like if I do floor 12, it's a team fight. My characters need to get level 90.
Evil conquering!
Fall before me.
By royal decree.
But yeah, people are using Dendro Traveler,
Oh, goodness.
and she's doing crazy damage. I've seen it. Like, I'm gonna build her soon. Also, I need her consolation. I wonder where we could find that, like from the shop, like we did in Mondstadt, the consolation. I think it's from the shop. I think like we did in Lue. Oh, you got consolation already. Nice.
Benny's adventure
God,
team.
what the
I
hell?
have failed you.
Take flight. I have dishonored.
I hate that. I hate that enemy.
Time for retribution!
So, alright, I gotta make sure I don't get in that witch.
Where did I go wrong?
Wind strike. Time to go. Oh, this is the.
Alright, I got 12 stars, 500 PS. Alright, level 16 Belkas. Hopefully I can get to level 20 so I can get free Acquainted Fate. I'm actually saving up, by the way. I'm saving up Acquainted Fate, Kevin. I'm gonna wait till I get like 200 for the Acquainted Fate and Standard Banner. Then I will do a video or stream of the pulls of 200 Acquainted Fate. I think right now I have 9 members. How much do I have? 9 Acquainted Fate. Also, I made a new account on PC, Genshin. Basically, this one will be like I'm gonna save up for like at least 3 years without getting any characters. But I can't use final appears. That's the saddest part of my second account, which is kind of sad. But I'm gonna save up and then I'll start pulling.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I mean, it should run it. I'm pretty sure because Genshin, you can even play it on phone. I mean, my phone is not that great. I think it can run it, but I think it will lag. I mean, it will crash. Are you sure you can run? Oh, so Genshin does not support the PC?
By royal decree.
You
I
are not
summon.
welcome.
Then you should be able to play Genshin. You can make a new character. Or a new account.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
Order guide you.
I'm doing it for just a backup. Like, if anything happens to my account, then I can switch to the other one. It's just as a backup.
Lament!
No rest for the wicked.
As one with wind and cloud.
Oh shit, I
One
forgot.
shot.
I need to do some dailies.
Descend.
Oh yeah.
1 second.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Oh, Lost Riches. Time remaining 16. There's a new event called Lost Riches. Oh, I'm gonna do that. In the wilderness of Sumeru, a person named Ulman seems to be traveled by something. Alright. I'll do that. To do the... Man, there's so much stuff we have to do, like ARCHON, fucking event. Damn. So much stuff. What should we cook? Let's see, Primal's favorite dish. I'll go with I gotta wait 4 minutes, 8 minutes, alright, while it gets cooked. But well, that's good.
Lucky day.
My lucky day.
Oz, reveal thyself. I summon.
Gather! Fallen leaves, adorn my night, wind strike. I will have order.
The berry. Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Let's get down to business. Test subject. Here.
Useless.
As you wish, main Fräulein. That tingle?
Clouds high, the birds call.
And fry.
Boring.
That's Probably have to be like fucking
This
10
is
hours
order.
or 24 hours to complete ARCHON quest.
Stabilize.
I won't do it. It'll take some couple of days, but I'll complete it.
Lament!
Nice.
Worthless! Here!
Oh yeah, Boom can do it. He can't resist. The moment he sees fucking 2k or 3k people, he's...
As one with wind and cloud!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
Have a little take.
If I didn't get a Kazu, I'll
I will have order.
25k or something. Pretty much.
My hand. Useless! Disappear! Here! Here! My blade! Worthless!
This one's complete. Increasing danger. Hero wit. Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm gonna save up till 1000 hero wit. Then I will start farming artifacts. Let me see how much I have. I have 177 hero wit, almost 200.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Solidify. This is order.
What storage? Oh, nice. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, I need so many characters. I mean, that's where they make their bread. However. I didn't want to come there. You see the tree? Yeah, probably at some point during our group quest we'll go there. I mean, I'm just guessing. There's a new event, by the way. New event. Now if you go to the event section, there you can see an event. It's called Lost Regions. I have to use a ship to go there. Yeah. Desert will be a long.
No rest for the wicked.
Useless.
I'm gonna explore deserts.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless.
It's basically based on Egypt, like real life Egypt.
Here.
Yeah.
Worthless.
That's what's really exciting.
Here. Worthless.
So we'll be fighting Egyptian god.
Boring.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, what the hell, Fischl? Don't die like that. You're a princess.
One strike will suffice. As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
to go.
Right, I'm
Time to
done
go.
with the daily commission. Head to Sumeru City. We'll get that extra 20 primo.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Where can I find the reputation in Sumeru? Like, you know, the reputation commission? Can't see. I think I'll unlock it at some point. Oh, they have not, tested.
Time to go.
Talk to old man. That's an old man. Damn, where's Moon? He needs to get his ass on the party. Oh, he's not, is he? Check the treasure map within Old Man Treasure Book. Follow the map to reach the area where the treasure is buried. Everyone will mark one area in the book each day for a total of 6 treasure areas. To keep the treasure seeking from your inventory, you can after you clear the treasure, the mini map will mark the location. Oh, so we need to find treasure. When you begin looking for treasure, a treasure area, the ceiling will seek treasure out within a certain radius. You must help the treasure seeking, collect energy, keep its energy, level up. Oh, right, that's easy. When the treasure seeking finds the treasure, or oh, you can get primo gems in here too. I think it's you can get it 4 times, which is almost like 200 primo gems. Nice. Hero weight, Mora. They're giving a lot of Mora in Sumeru. That's good. Almost like 3 million Mora right now. Alright, I need to equip this thing.
Another job. Have a little taste.
Get out of here! By royal decree, I...
No rest for the wicked.
Gather. I will have order. Yeah. Picked the wrong test subject.
Right, now I'm gonna start doing ARCHON quests. Walk around the Grand Bazaar. Alright.
Nilu, you're out. Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Season 5. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for next Friday. What day is this? 2nd September? Oh,
Nilu, you're out.
September 9th. I think they will drop all the episodes like they did last year.
Of course.
I think how many episodes? Like 8?
The legends
8,
say
9?
that
I think it's 9. I'm not. I think 10. I can't remember. Fucking. I think it should be 8 or 9 or something like that. What's this one?
Whoa! Did you know that the subs...
Ah, as a child, my grandmother, the Sumeru's fit.
Things are... Don't be fooled into bad when it comes...
Huh. I don't know much about the... Oh, and the perfume, so... I mean...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar
I'm quite interested. Like, what happens if Traveler finds her brother?
Anyways,
Then the game is pretty much over. I mean, how long they can stretch that?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness
they're
to
gonna
everyone,
stretch it for like
then
10 years
that's
to
where
find
their
her
true
brother?
value lies.
Seems like it.
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well...
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Rexar.
Sounds like a plan! Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia!
Go to the entrance of Citadel of Rexar. Okay. I think I'm finally gonna meet. finally here to meet Kusanali.
Sorry,
comment
I'm
on
late.
that.
It took some convincing for the mask. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Ugh, listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Alright, let's cut the chit chat and let's go meet Kusanali. Damn, what's the mystery with Kusanali? Gotta find her.
Hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered
Haven't
Sumeru
finished
City
ARCHON
to begin
quest? I'm still
bolstering
doing
its
it, by the way.
defenses. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Zach?
Just recently...
Yeah, okay, let me skip all these dialogues. I want to meet
The Academia, the Grand Sage took the whole matter of
You
it.
3
hours,
have
I'm
the
trying to
Academia's
do
grip
finish this
isn't...
quest.
Apparently, well, if you're interested, maybe you could...
Are you serious, Chief? All the... Count me in. And take it from me. If you two really do, there are even some extreme...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like...
Oh, yeah, where
well,
you at?
Traveler,
Thanks, Dia. Since we've gathered all...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Alright, finally the chit chat is over. Now I'm gonna go and meet Kusanali. Come on, lost in go to port or was already unlocked that. Where is it? There we go.
Boring!
Oh, other quest. You mean not the ARCHON?
Come and
Oh,
have a
the
good
fat
look
one.
yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe
The
me, I'm not making
Sumeru
this up.
citizens wearing some kind of
Several
device in there.
Eremite
Yeah.
mercenary groups are near.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Huh? Guess that's only to be expected for the...
I don't think we can see
Let's
a
get our
city in
bearings so we can
desert
start
area.
looking for leads. We know that
There
whatever
won't be
the
a city, though.
Academia lost is related to the gods. But,
Yeah.
Osfun told us
Just-
to try
just
posing
sand.
as Hyman doesn't get it. Won't we look well? Given all the people that come through here every day,
Yeah.
if there's any information to be found,
They're saying it's gonna
we
be
could
big.
find it in the market.
The
Let's ask around
doesn't
and
matter,
see
it's
what
gonna
we
be
come
huge.
up with.
And after Desert Bat, there's gonna be another one, which is coming out in 3.2. Yeah, another area. It's like a forest. It's like a dead forest where
Welcome.
it don't always rain.
How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called?
They're called Ain el Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ain al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
500k.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our
So
plan?
we have to play like
Didn't you hear what they
500,000 Mora? Oh, is it? 16k? Oh, you spent it 16k? Mora? Oh, nice. Congrats. Do you have like C5 beta or C6?
This is the place
I
we
mean,
heard those
how many
students
constellations
talking
do you have
about.
for beta?
Let's find the secret.
Oh, damn, that's pretty good.
Oh, you've arrived. Please,
I mean,
take
I
a
have
seat.
C5, but I still haven't built her. I still need to like, get her
they think
Thundering
that they
Fury
can go
set.
toe-to-toe with the boss?
Or maybe I can use...
Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first
Or I
that the
can use
boss
Gladiator.
punishes.
I have a lot of
They're
Gladiator.
nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of
I mean, you can
money-grubbing
get
opportunists out for a quick
constellations
Mora?
in the shop.
Yeah,
You can buy it with...
boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this
yeah,
time.
I think it's another way you can get her constellation, but it's gonna cost. It's gonna like, you're gonna do a lot of farming for
So
that.
they're probably the ones.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
I need to build Rosaria.
was
I know that
wondering what they
Rosaria
did
is pretty
too.
good in
We
Spiral
should
Abyss.
ask
Like,
about that if we get the chance later.
I think I need to build Rosaria and Shangling. I think those are two to get the artifact sets.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 500k more. Hell no.
What?
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're
500k. Are you kidding me? Oh no! Don't give that much money. Jesus.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
Dude,
Hmm?
did I get
what are you
cut
waiting
from
for?
The fucking Mora? My inventory Mora?
Right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are... Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our... The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted.
So, you mean the...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens. But the story doesn't end there, oh no.
Kusanali
The
got
Scarlet
framed,
King isn't
something
truly
like that.
dead. The voice of
It
the
is
Oracle
blame
has
of,
been heard in the desert,
Lord
prophesying his
Vukadeva
resurrection.
of his
Mark
actions
my
and to
words,
put it on
our
her.
god
Oh, yeah,
shall
I see.
return. If what I'm
Okay,
saying makes you
interesting.
shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Yay, I'll hate them. The guy that I want.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again.
I'll
I already
hate
warned you
them.
that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item.
Oh,
and
so
they
it's a
use that to
scam.
squeeze you for
These
all
people
the
are
more
scam.
you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Baggy? Oh,
Yes,
from
and in no uncertain terms.
Whose stream?
But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his
No,
mind
from
in the future.
whose stream? Like, oh, you went there? You went to his stream? Oh, Harry. Oh, yeah, he was playing Lego.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word?
This guy is really out of his
Yeah,
mind.
it's quite big. Holy
Okay
shit.
then. If you really have a death wish,
Jesus,
let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to
After
hold
this
back.
card, I'm probably gonna be like, get off. Like, it's kind of like that.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
I'll probably like play for like 20 minutes and then end the stream.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't
Oh,
afford
by the
any
way, I also
trouble
need
with this
to,
crowd.
talk to you after
They
I
haven't
end the
even
stream.
paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman.
Something
There appears to be
important.
fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back,
No, we
but
got our
sent the
Mora back.
Amorites running
Nice.
too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. He went that way! After him!
Let's catch up with All Hate them. Okay.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. Alright. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction.
Knowledge capsules.
After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike
Dory.
the peddlers who hawk inferior
I'm
knowledge
gonna meet
capsules,
Dory now.
she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet
I met with
Dory.
her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no one. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time.
That's
He's
true.
actually gonna be. You can,
Have you two heard of
he's
Elemental
actually Dendro
Sight?
character.
Oh?
And we will probably
Well,
get
that's
him
a
soon.
surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Yeah, I like the outfit too.
They look the same to Paimon.
Probably one of the tallest characters.
Try inspecting them with Elemental Sight.
Zhongli. I think Zhongli is taller than him.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through Elemental Sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using Elemental Sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to... Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique
Following the paper?
Ronak.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that...
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that book. Here, over here. You can
It's
stop
nice
running
to meet
now.
you, Dory. That's the I think that's the character we'll get soon. From which
So
poster? I
you
think
were
she's
the one who was
poster.
calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Oh god, yo, you still luck. Oh god, Genshin in play. Hey, dude. Hey, yo, Lee, welcome to the stream. Hey, welcome,
These
Gil.
two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss
Welcome.
Dory. And
Welcome
if
to the
there's nothing
stream.
else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh.
It's a pretty long ARCHON quest. How's it going, Lee?
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can
Oh,
forget
my
about
chat is
doing
like
business.
being weird, so I don't know what's going on in my chat. It's not popping up.
But it
Give me a sec.
seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You know,
Welcome back, girl, by the way.
Not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, so that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time
Dory
here,
only
but
likes Mora.
don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish
You
to
down
buy
for
enough
Fortnite later?
knowledge
Yeah.
capsules to decorate your house
I am.
with, please, knock yourself out.
Gail. I'm down for
As
Fortnite.
long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Bad or whenever you're free. Yeah, I'm down for later.
Wow, she has a trove of Cam's knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you
Gotta grind again. I'm at 184, by the way.
I'm not interested
Level,
in your
getting close to
reasons for
200.
buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or
Damn, Dory only likes Mora. What selfish
styles
person.
and construction methods of Teyvat in
She
the
wants to
early
take all
Archon
Mora,
War period.
every Mora
With this
to
one,
a
you can become
fucking
an expert in historic
fucking
architecture
account.
preservation and now 2 million Mora.
2 million Mora? Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course, you are free to pick
You're
whatever
gonna
your
make
heart's
me
desire. The contents and price of each
fucking
knowledge capsule
poor
are
bitch.
indicated in small text on the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that I'll hate them mentioned.
Okay, let's try the method that all of them mentioned. Seems same like Zhongli, except Zhongli is the god of Mora. That's why he doesn't carry any Mora with him. Oh, by the way, I really like Al
Really got a good
Haytham.
head on your shoulders.
Gale.
I'm
I
quite
think I'm gonna
quality.
get Al Haytham and Kusanali. Those two are my favorites so far.
Take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Cause listen,
Have you done the Archon quest?
offer for you
It's
two.
pretty long, Gil.
If you
It's pretty
spend
long.
just 100,000
Longest
more or more,
Archon quest
you
is
can
even
get
longer
any
than
knowledge
Mondstadt,
capsule of
Liyue,
your choice
Inazuma.
up to a value of
Fucking.
one. Say what now?
People are saying it's pretty long, and I know it's a long fucking quest.
We get a capsule worth a whole million.
Did it last night, yeah? You did it? Nice.
Knowledge we just bought is easily
I'm
worth
doing it
half a
only
million
to
more.
unlock the
If we
tree.
spend just a little more,
Gil said he did it last night.
1 million, Mora. Isn't that a fantastic
Did he do all of it, or just one?
gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge? Aren't you even the least bit curious about how
Took
this
like
whole
4
canned knowledge
hours,
thing
maybe
works?
5.
We're talking
Damn.
instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding
Oh, by the way,
something useful for
Kevin's
you.
live on Twitch.
You got it,
Gil said he did it all. Took 5 hours.
100,000 Mora. Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
That's the longest
Choose whatever we
fucking
wanted.
quest.
Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
We'll probably end the stream shortly.
But my dear
Yeah.
customer, the knowledge
Once
capsules
I
over
done with
here
fucking
are-
Dory.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check.
Yeah, but I skipped all the dialogue.
What did you see? So they're all worth about
That's
the
what I'm
same
doing
amount?
right now. Yep.
Well, anyway, the
No,
Mora's
it's basically
already been
dialogue.
spent,
It's not
so
like
let's at least
cutscene, but
try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through
it's a
7,
dialogue.
but at
So
least the... Dory, we'll take this one. All right. Our dealings with Dory went
all right, I'm
smoothly
done
enough.
with it.
Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al Haytham.
Canned knowledge. What's this
Hopefully
quest?
now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
All right, I'm done with this shit. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. Chapter 3, Act 1. Okay, there's probably gonna be more acts. Alright, I'm done. Let's see how much I got free gems. 2.6k, okay. 2624 Prima. Alright, it'll take a couple of months to get anyways, alright. I guess I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm gonna do tomorrow is my birthday, so I'll do a birthday stream, probably play Fortnite. I'm taking a break from Genshin. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, peace out. But I'll see you in the next one. By the way.